Hello, everyone. This is DJ Such a Lady and Friends. I am at Veterans Final Touch, the greatest auto reconditioning center in Central Texas. And I am here with whom?
Christopher Titcomb of Hive Roofing and Solar.
Christopher Tick. How I say it?
Titcomb.
Tickcomb from where?
Hive Roofing and Solar.
Okay, can you tell the people what you do, sir?
I own a business that fixes people's roofs primarily. We are general contractors, but we primarily focus on roofs and storm damage after hurricane, hailstorm, windstorm, tornado. And that's what we do. And we specialize in insurance claims. So the insurance claim process can be tedious and annoying and confusing. And insurance companies didn't make trillions of dollars by giving it away easily, even when
Mm-hmm.
they're supposed to. So we know that process well. We hold people's hands through that process. It makes it sort of stress-free, um, sort of white glove service. Handle all the details for them, and then get their home back to the way it was before the storm.
So, what makes you different from other companies?
There's a few things. One, just I started this business, I guess, during COVID,
Mm-hmm.
because I was building my own house. I moved from New York to Texas right before COVID, and I was struggling to build my new house for my family, and I couldn't find reliable, trustworthy contractors.
Okay.
And so I kind of had to learn how to do it myself. My background is in finance and banking, but transitioned, was semi-retired, coming to Texas, and was just focusing on being a dad, and became a general contractor because I had to be. And then I realized, again, because the Austin area, Central Texas area, is growing so rapidly, there are more homeowners that need more contractor help, and there just aren't that many contractors here to support that demand. And so the really bad ones are making lots of money.
Mm.
And they're no call, no showing. They're not doing work properly. They're not doing it to code or whatever have you. So to answer your question, the primary is I am my ideal customer. I am someone who has a home and needs help getting it to be fixed or improved. And I do really good work, and I treat everyone's home as if it's my own. That's where the Hive idea came from. Hive is your home. You're the queen bee or king bee of your home. Allow us to be your busy worker bees and get things done. But we're going to take care of your home. Myself and my worker bees are going to take care of your home like it was our own hive ourselves. So that's number one. Some more sort of tangible things is, as far as roofers go, most aren't licensed. It's not
Mm.
a requirement in Texas, which is really crazy. It's not like electricity or plumbing, and some of those other trades, HVAC. You actually need to at least take a short class. And like with electricity, there's a long apprenticeship that's required. Roofing, there's not. So if you want to be a roofer today and join the industry, you can start immediately. Don't recommend it. It's harder than it looks. But only 4% are actually licensed. Now, there is a licensing process that's done through RCAT, Roofing Contractors Association of Texas. That's rcat.net. Most people miss that. It's .net. And you can check our license. So just go up there, click the box, find a roofing contractor, find a licensed roofing contractor. You tick the licensing box, and you put in Hive, and you'll see our name appear. You can go to, like you said, what puts us apart from other roofers and other contractors, put their name in and tick the box, are they licensed? And you're probably not going to see them there. Only 4% of roofers in Texas are licensed. That's really important, because, again, there is science and technology and engineering and things that go into
Mm-hmm.
roofing, so that it's done properly, it's done to code, it's done to best practice. Roofing itself, it's not the most complicated thing, but if anything is done wrong, it's a serious problem. Obviously, it's literally the roof over your head. Something else that sets us apart is, within that 4%, even fewer, probably less than 1%, have what's called a Hague certification. Hague Engineering is the weather building construction engineering body entity. A lot of building codes are based on their research, and I am a Hague certified engineer. And so when it comes time to maybe showing an insurance company damage that they don't think is actually damage from the storm, I've got the scientific engineering training to collect the evidence, get the right photos, do the right tests, and things of so forth, things and such and so, to present to them to show that, no, your home is really damaged and they do need to repair it. They need to pay to repair it. And obviously, when we go and do it, we know how to do it right. We do it the way we do our own homes. And yeah, those are probably the three best things. It's really sort of the core of the company and our ethos and why we exist and why I started it. And then those two credentials, which most people don't mention because even people in the industry don't even know they exist because, again, it's not required to be credentialed in the
And then
industry.
I know another one is
Mm.
that if you do an inspection, and let's say it passes, it's a storm, but their roof is still good, what do you give the customer?
Oh, that's really important too. Yeah, that's a great point. So one of the most valuable things that we do for people is when we do an inspection, and again, given that we have the credentials that we have, we actually think and know to do this, is we give you an inspection report on that date, or it'll come the next day, but it'll be stamped on the day that we inspected it with all of our credentials. Again, one that we're, a Hague engineer looked at your roof and a licensed roofer looked at your roof on this day. And so if you don't have damage, and there's nothing to be alarmed about, there's no claim to file, having that report is super valuable because the insurance companies have weather data for years, right? And if 5, 10 years down the road, sometime in the future, you have a problem with your roof and you file a claim, it's very often that insurance companies will try to say, hey, this is old damage from a storm that was 3 years ago. And
Mm-hmm.
typically you only have about a year to file a claim. Everyone's policy is different, but more often than not, it's about a year. And so insurance companies will often try to blame storms that are more than a year ago for creating the damage or whatever the situation that you are actually claiming for, so they
Mm-hmm.
can get out of paying for it. Now, if you have a report from us from 3 years ago that said on this date, a Hague engineer, a licensed roofer said my roof was in perfectly fine condition, well, that's your get out of jail free card. And now
Mm-hmm.
that puts that on the onus on that they have to actually pay up for the recent thing that you're currently filing a claim about. So obviously, if you do have damage, we send the same report, but then we're holding your hand through the process and we'll tell you, file a claim, and then we'll meet with the insurance adjuster when they come to your house and things of that sort. We'll be present to help you with that process. But yeah, if there's no damage, that's super valuable because that can save you tens of thousands of dollars in the future. And then we're always there for you when you need us.
All right. How can they contact you?
You can go to our website. It's Hive Roofing and Solar.com.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the people?
No, we're here to help you. We'll show you the proof. Let Hive on your roof.
All right. Thank you so much.